But I had an idea sitting with Steven for lunch for a movie. And then he's sitting in jail, and, you know, his friends are like, well, we don't know how to help you, dude. Like, we warned you. It's like, we got to look out for ourselves. We can't be talking to you because you're accused of treason, basically.
Right. You get the death penalty for
and
that.
He's in his cell, and then an Asian woman comes in dressed, you know, in like a lawyer's suit. And he's like, Wei Ling? And she's like, no, my name's
No, I'm a public defender.
Your public defender.
I'm Taiwanese.
Yeah, I'm a completely different person. And he's like, what's going on? They're like, well, you know, you've been like accused of, you know, she tells him what's up. And he's, you know, and at first she finds him to be like this boorish alcoholic. And then she's like, yeah, I mean, it's pretty stupid and racist to think that, you know, and he's like, and then he's like explaining to her, he's like, I didn't do this. He's like, you have to understand, all I ever wanted my entire life was to get pussy from an Asian girl.
Right.
And I've been a fucking loser forever.
Been a loser. Been a father. Friends has been off the air for 6 years at this point.
Yeah.
I'm a fucking
all
drunk.
I wanted to do. And then, you know, and he's like, yeah, I feel like, so to a certain extent, like, you know, I'm a fraud. I get it. But, you know, and then she tries to relate to him, you know, that her grandfather had to pretend to be Japanese to get around the Chinese Exclusion Act. You know, so, you know, it's like, you do what you got to do.
Right.
And then he's like, what's the difference? And she's like, mad. And then he's like, because they're all beautiful. And then she's like, wow, I think I'm falling in love. I'm falling in love with this guy. He must be innocent.
Right, of course.
And then
they are not the problem. You are.
You're Chinese.
And so the state's like key piece of evidence is the note that they have him leaving on Wei Ling's door, you know, which proves some collusion. And because it is like, it sort of looks like Chinese, but it's like, it doesn't make any sense.
They can't tell what it says.
They can't tell.
They think it's code.
And so he takes the public defender out to Kanji Village, and where they went the first night, and she realizes that he's their menu items from Kanji Village. That he sort of just...
So he sort of can speak Chinese.
No, he just remembered a couple of
characters. They're just in his subconscious.
Okay.
And then she proves that it's just the menu from Kanji Village or whatever scrawled on there, and he gets off.
And no child support either.
And no, he just ignores it. And no, sorry, he doesn't ignore it. What it turns out is that Tina, the public defender, her family is a bunch of Chinese billionaires. So he just lives off her, and he decides to keep drinking.
That's awesome.
And then we close on, it's a year later, and he's like meeting her. He's like going over to her parents' house and taking off his shoes and just speaking like perfect Mandarin.
That's awesome.
Drunk. And it's called Me Play Joke.
Me Play Joke.
Sorry, man.
And what's the titular joke?
What?
That he was doing fake Chinese.
Wait,
Nick, can I ask?